Stuart.
Stuart. I'm Jesse.
A life backwards.
Not Stuart.
I'm Stuart. Just to get out of the way, nobody died this week. Nobody important died this week. And now, something that I want to talk to you about that has been brought to my attention.
Okay.
So I podcast in a room, a public room. You're frozen, but I'm sure it's fine. And I've been told that I repeat stuff. Do you think that I repeat myself? Where did you go?
Am I back?
Yes.
Okay. You're in a public room and you've been told to repeat stuff. That's the last I heard.
Yeah. So I listen to myself back on the podcast. Apparently, I repeat myself. So I'll say something like, nobody died this week. Nobody died.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just like, it's one of those, I'm just a host. I'm just a public figure who's just saying stuff to get the audience engaged.
You're just a guy.
For us engaged.
Yeah.
To this whole thing. Yeah, I'm just a guy. Anyways, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Feeling cute. And just been keeping well. Went on a nice little run on today. 6K. That was pretty good. I watched a movie that wasn't the podcast movie. It's a movie that I don't know if it's up for Best Picture, but it certainly is up for Best Actor, I believe. It's a little movie called Train Dreams. You heard of that one?
Is it about the guy with Tourette's?
No.
Okay.
Just some guy living in the late 19th, early 20th century. Working on... Why is it called Train Dreams? He's on a train, I guess, a couple times. It's not really about trains. But,
wow.
Yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Cool. Back to the run. Did you beat the rain? Did you run in the rain?
There was no rain when I ran.
Any rainbows?
So, no rainbows either. Although I was like running pretty hard, so sometimes it's tough to be like, "What's the weather doing right now?" Or like rainbow check. Isn't much of that happening.
Did you wear that shirt?
No, I ran ages ago. I don't think I would put the sweaty shirt back on or keep it on.
You ran ages ago, but you're bringing it up now. What does your route look like? Like without being specific, you exit your home. Mm-hmm. Which direction do you go, left or right?
I turn left till I hit to the first little side street. Mm-hmm. Then I run all the way down to a street. Basically, you run down, you pass the one major road, and I keep running until I cannot run no more. I think there's like a little daycare there. And then I turn left until I hit the water, that other main road. Then I turn right till I get to the end. Then I turn around.
Is that the school?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We're on the same page here. Then I turn around and come all the way back to my house.
That's a run.
It's around 6K.
It's a pretty good day for it too. Well, depending on when you went.
I'm trying to do the TC 10K, so I need to get out there and run. 6K went pretty good. I think it was like 28 minutes. So I thought that was pretty decent.
Is the 10K in April or May?
It's very late April.
Okay. So I was right both ways.
Yeah. It will be in daylight savings time, which will be our permanent time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, permanent. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I don't really care.
Same. No opinion. I guess I'll have an opinion in a year once we've gone through it, and it's like, well, this is cool or this isn't cool.
I'm gonna miss the like, oh, I can't believe we're losing an hour of sleep talk with everyone, you know.
Well, you can still have that.
Or are you excited to have an extra hour of sleep tonight? You know, that kind of thing.
We do lose an hour this weekend.
Yeah, we do. But that's okay. That happens. Did you watch any movies or any shows or anything like that?
No movies. Not a big movie person right now.
Okay.
But we did watch Survivor, the first episode of Survivor, which is 3 hours long. That was fun. Season 50. 3 hours long. Episode 2 is tonight, and it's not 3 hours long. It's back to an hour and a half, I believe.
So you're gonna watch that after this?
No, that's a tomorrow thing.
Hopefully don't get any spoilers.
Can't avoid them. But that's
Hey, ma'am, here's your letter. Oh, can you believe Rupert got voted out?
Yeah, that would happen because there are. Okay. No spoilers. They do.
So loud.
We're done.
Kirby.
A lot of old people do have their TVs on. They're home during the day and they're watching CNN. So that CNN could have Survivor. Here, 1 second. Let me just pull the dog. There we go. She's protecting our home.
Thank you very much, Kirby, for doing that.
And now she's lying down like she has succeeded.
Yeah. Got him. Time for a nap.
Exactly, yeah.
Great work.
Yeah. What else? I have one question for you this week.
Just one. Okay.
Well, I have two questions for you, but one question is Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
The category is It Ends With Us, U.S.
Okay.
It's the medical term for ringing in the ears. Ringing in the ears. See, repeat myself.
It's like a
Ends
thing.
with us.
Yeah. It's a thing that like sounds like another thing. It's like it should mean that, but it means this. I forget what it's called. Tell me.
What's your favorite football team?
The Titans. Tetanus?
Titanus. Now that we said a bunch of words, yeah. Tinnitus. Tinnitus is how you say it.
Right. Tinnitus. Right.
Second question is, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
We never talked about that in a ghost story. I meant to bring it up.
I do. When I lived on in my childhood home, basement suite of a house, there was definitely a ghost living there. Because every once in a while I would see, it was an old house. Every once in a while I would see shadows out of the corner of my eye, and weird things with the TV would turn on and off by itself. There was somebody lurking around there for sure.
Makes sense.
Do you believe
that
in
area
ghosts?
seems ridiculous. I'll say no.
Okay.
Just to be different. No ghosts. Aliens, yes.
Well, aliens to me, it seems like a no-brainer. I mean, if the universe is infinitely big, what are the odds that we're the only one that's created? Our planet is the only one living. It's just not possible. Of course, there's aliens.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I got to say about that.
Where are we? March. Happy March.
Thank you.
So we watched a movie, Stuart, A Life Backwards, a book. It's a book that was made into an HBO film, British HBO film, TV movie. There's no information about it online besides like an IMDb page. I guess Letterboxd. Um, another upbeat movie that Jesse picks. Happy Times. Also, Tom Hardy penis. So two movies, two Tom Hardy movies, two Tom Hardy penises, both picked by you.
Yes, there was quite a prominent dongage, wasn't there?
Yeah. And I could tell that it was his real penis. There's nothing messing around here. That was him in the flesh. Just knowing the kind of actor Tom Hardy is, that was him.
Yeah,
in the flesh.
Definitely was him. Yeah, I think this movie has perhaps solidified for me that Tom Hardy is my favorite actor because he goes all in. You certainly cannot deny that, and I think he has the skills to back it up.
Yeah,
I can't think of any movies he's been in where I did not like his performance.
He lost a lot of weight for this role too. He really leaned in.
Seems to be his thing.
Benedict Cumberbatch also in the movie. He didn't change anything.
No.
And those are the only two actors.
Well, yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't know if how much I like Benedict in it. I mean, he was good, right? He's obviously a good actor. Was the role particularly interesting? No. But I mean, he was just playing a normal dude, so.
Playing a real dude, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize, is this our first TV movie?
Probably. I mean, there maybe have been some like older movies that we've done that maybe have only been TV movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like Eye of the Cat probably didn't get a theatrical run. Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam, was that in theaters?
That's a great.
Was that made for TV? Well. I don't know.
Straight to home video.
Yeah.
Definitely had sort of the vibes that it was it had like TV show vibes. I don't really know how to explain that, but
the lighting maybe. It felt like we were kind of watching a documentary.
A little bit. One thing I would say is there was a few times where I felt as though it was trying to be like funny or quirky. Like, you know, it would like cut to like the sketch art and stuff sometimes. And I was like, I thought that was a weird choice. Like, sure, you can have a dramatic film that, you know, tries to be a little bit more lighthearted with it, I guess, or something. But this one, I felt like maybe that was going a little too far. But I don't know. Yeah. I just couldn't quite make up its mind. It's like, do we want to be serious or do we want to be kind of silly?
Well, I did like, so obviously we saw the book at the end. He put the book in the window, took away Da Vinci Code, Tom Hanks reference there.
Yeah.
And the cover of the book was in that style.
Yep, that is true.
So that made sense. I did also like the fact that the movie progressed like positive, happy to tragic as we get to learn more about Stuart. And then the sketches also kind of did that.
Yeah, it is true. I did forget that they actually did show him like doodling every once in a while. So I guess that was supposed to be his illustrations.
Right.
Think about that. And it kind of, this one also kind of, well, it felt like it was really playing into like the homeless man stereotype, or just like homeless people thing. Like, is it true that when Stewart died, there was homeless people like doing heroin and partying on his grave? Is that true? I don't know. Or did they just make that up because that would be good for the movie?
I feel like they were probably pretty to the story. I read something that his mom watched, and she thought that it was pretty accurate. Even the portrayal was pretty accurate. So,
yeah, I would imagine that if Tom Hardy were to take a role like this, he'd want to make sure it was done, like accurately. You definitely wouldn't want to take someone's story that's so horrifying like this and just like make up facts about it. So,
did you know what was going to happen?
No, I honestly had no idea what the movie was about at all. I managed to stay away from, like, literally the only thing I knew was like they were friends and one was homeless. That's all I knew. And I wasn't expecting what we knew about Stewart to get like just keep getting worse. So, man, this guy had just a terrible life, and it's no wonder he was homeless. Like, he was just doomed from the start.
I looked it up before watching the movie. Well, I guess when you told me what movie it was, and it said that he died, but I didn't realize that was going to be part of the movie. I thought it was like his life story, and then he died after. But then they said in the movie, "Oh, it's 2002. I'm 33," and I noticed that he died in 2002 at the age of 33. I'm like, oh,
yeah. And of course, it seemed like his life was coming with like the progression of his muscular dystrophy and all that. So had he not died, whether it be by suicide or not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He wasn't really taking good care of himself.
So. No, definitely not.
And let him drive the car. All the time.
Lots of driving.
What's his car apparently, but
and lots of beer in many public places while driving. Why not?
Well, the UK has different laws.
You can drink and drive in the UK?
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. Heroin.
Yeah. So, yeah, a very happy movie.
No,
right. That's right. No, not a happy movie at all. But certainly well acted. It was an interesting story. This guy had a complex story, probably worth talking about.
Yeah. Like 90 minutes too. It was, when you think of like a TV movie, maybe you don't think it's, certainly you're not going to get a Benedict Cumberbatch, Tom Hardy TV movie.
Right.
Even if it was a 2007 film. But I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Pretty well done.
It was good.
Not mad at all.
No, certainly didn't pick a stinker, and I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, you didn't pick a stinker for sure. I was doing some number crunching. This is our 160th episode, 159th film, and I mean, maybe I'm only doing this because I know that perhaps this film could get there, but we have only, our combined scores have only reached an 8 or higher in like 17 films over 160. Could this be number 18? I don't know what you letterboxed it as. What did you score Train Dreams? A movie I've never heard of until today.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. They don't one time mention a train.
No, they don't. It's not about trains, but he does take the train a few times. But it's definitely not what the movie's about. But that is also a very sad movie. So I got two doozies in a row. And then I remember thinking after watching this one, I was like, wow, I just watched a lot of depressing movies lately. But then I was like, what did we watch? We watched A Ghost Story. That's
depressing.
That's pretty depressing. We watched Good Boy.
Depressing.
I mean, certainly not a happy movie. I recently watched Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That's certainly not a happy movie. What's the movie we watched before Good Boy?
I guess that was my film.
Yeah.
Battle Royale. Not a happy movie.
Not particularly.
So there's a lot of pressure for me to pick a good movie.
Yeah, we need something happy. I guess I did, but we did watch Freaked before that.
Freaked was the first movie of the year, yeah.
So that's a.
I just did a quick pick random pick, and it was not, I believe, a happy movie. So, but we'll keep going.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you didn't like about the film?
I don't think so. No, it was a good movie.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge. Well, you can't be too hard on it because it's a true story. So you can be like, well, why did they do this? Well, that happened in the film,
yeah,
or in real life. So they had to kind of do it. Why did his brother kill himself? I didn't like that part of the film. So, but unfortunately, that did happen. So
yeah, you can't.
Why did the babysitter do that to him? Well, yeah, real Kess vibes for this poor kid's childhood.
Yeah, but even worse.
Even worse, yeah, he didn't even get to play soccer.
Nothing like that.
Okay. Well,
I wonder how much the author of the book was accused of like being like exploiting somebody. I mean, like certainly in the movie, maybe for the first 5-10 minutes, you might think that's all he's doing, but you learn pretty quick that he's just kind of like become friends and genuinely interested in his story and his company.
Stuart Masters. You can buy the book for $6.57.
There you go. So when I looked it up on the internet, I was curious about that. I was like, did people think this was like a bit of an exploitation thing? But I couldn't find anything about that. I'm sure some people thought that though.
It has a 4-star rating on Goodreads, which is Letterboxd for books. First comment from 8 years ago, 5 stars. Excuse me while I go pick up the broken pieces of my shattered heart from the floor. So no, I don't think so. A lot of fire in the film. That was cool. A lot of knife wielding.
Yes. That's the thing in the UK. There's a lot of knife crime.
A lot of knife crime in the UK, sure.
There is. No.
No.
That's their thing.
Yeah, they love knives and they love trains. Interesting train dreams, and he died via train. Perhaps high on drugs and dreaming.
Could have been.
Okay. Anything else you can think of for this quick, sad film about a man's life, homeless man with muscular dystrophy? Very well acted by Tom Hardy, by the way.
Yes, extremely well. And actually, I thought all the other actors were good too. You know, sometimes when you plop like a really good actor in there or a few, they're good, and maybe everyone else around them maybe not so much. But I thought they were all pretty good. Because at times it did sort of like you were saying, like it felt like we were watching a documentary sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I must mean these people are doing a great job.
Were any of these, like Tom Hardy or Benedict Cumberbatch, were they any famous in 2007? Had they done anything? Because like
Um,
Benedict Cumberbatch was probably first known, at least outside of the UK, for Sherlock, which would have come out in the mid 2010s, I believe.
it's not that new, is it?
Well, Sherlock probably came out, I don't know, 10 years after this film. And that's kind of how we learned about Benedict Cumberbatch.
You think so?
Yeah. Tom Hardy, what was Tom Hardy in before 2007? You're looking it up. It's fine.
That's also a great question. I mean, when did Bronson come out? 2008 or something?
Oh, was he doing Bronson right after?
Sherlock
I guess
came
like
out 2010.
2010. Wow, I'm old. My God. When did we do Bronson? Bronson was pretty. Don't make me look it up. You liked it, so it's probably high up.
Seems as though Benedict Cumberbatch was in a few things before this film, but
British.
not much. Yeah.
Yeah, Bronson did come out in 2008. So Tom Hardy was just on one with the whole, hey, let me go pantsless.
Yeah, he was in his dong era.
Okay, had a little good run. Good for him.
Yeah. Although when I'm looking now at Tom Hardy, yeah, he was in Black Hawk Down, wasn't he? Is that I said, well, I don't remember a film that he's been in that I didn't like. Well, the Venom movies aren't particularly good, but you know, you got to do so. You got to make
that
your
money.
money. Yeah, you can't blame him for that. And he's the best part of those movies. So
Never seen him.
he could probably not bother.
Shout out to Tom Holland and Zendaya for getting married.
Shout outs.
Mazel tov.
Yes, if you guys are listening, we wish you the best.
How did you like the acting in this film?
I thought the acting was very, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy, especially, like a highlight performance, I would say, across the history of the podcast. So I would give acting a 9 out of 10.
So not as good as the dog in A Good Boy. In Good Boy.
Well,
10 out of 10. Also not as good as the Ghost. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10, you say?
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of those films that like you kind of have to give a high score because Tom Hardy was just so good. He wasn't good, so this film wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
His performance made the film. So yeah, 9 out of 10 sounds good to me. It should have been 10 out of 10, but maybe Benedict was a little, I don't know. But I mean, the role, he didn't really allow him to do very much, but 9 out of 10. The ending. The ending was, I guess, when they find out, when Benedict finds out he died, and then they had the whole funeral, and then there's the scene where he's in the car and he's playing a tape, and he's somehow driving the car while listening to this while also crying. This is tough because this isn't a film that needed an ending. Like it's a life story. So like it's not going to be a shock ending. Yeah, he died, but it's not. The ending doesn't make the film. So the ending was whatever because it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
He died. That was sad. And they did it in a fun way. He found out via the radio. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You don't need a good ending on this one. It's just kind of like part of the story that it already exists, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll agree with you on that one too. 7 out of 10.
How did you like the film overall? Out of 10.
I thought the film was good, especially for a TV movie, which you feel like there's some level of like not goodness.
It's an HBO film, though, I think. So that kind of bumps it up a little.
Yeah, like HBO alongside BBC or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good. Obviously, really good acting, and the story was very interesting. And yeah, I would say perhaps slightly a little rough around the edges in terms of like the tone. I just thought it had a bit of a tone issue. Like if it had stayed serious, I don't know. I just felt like at times, obviously, these two probably shared some lighthearted moments and, of just being friends and stuff. But then when they sort of, I felt as though they were leaning into it a bit, like with the music. Like, was there really a scene where he was on sit-on lawnmower with, I forget what the name of the song, but it was a prominent pop song or whatever it was. It's like, okay, like we're really trying to create like a lighthearted mood. I felt like maybe it could have just come a bit more naturally. So I feel like that was, if I were to nitpick, that would be it. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, the acting made the film for me. The story was fun. It was interesting. I was engaged. I watched on Crave, so I had ads every 15 minutes. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I had any glaring issues like that. I get the drawings that they kind of cut up was, I didn't care for them. Although the fat cat was interesting. Cigar, that was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give the film an 8. 8 out of 10. Happy. Good film.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, for sure. I do remember also one last thing I'll say before the film, about the film before we move on. It's like right at the very beginning when Stewart first is introduced. I was like, oh, this is a bit of a weird choice. Like it just felt like he was going a little too hard. And I was like, man, is this really what this person is like? But it kind of like, I don't know, I just got used to him doing it. And I'm like, okay, this actually kind of fits. But at first I was like, man, I think I'm going to.
You froze, but I understand. I get it. Just wait till you come back. That is a wreck. That is our second movie of the year that's over an 8. I heard you for a second.
That's not what ended up happening.
Oh. You cut out and then you came back with that's not what ended up happening. So
I'm back. Hello.
You're back. Second movie of the year behind Kess, 2 British films that cracked the 8 out of 10 for us. So that's exciting.
It is exciting.
What is your issue?
What's my issue?
Well, yeah, you just keep like leaving.
Yeah, I don't know why my internet's being weird today.
It's okay. I'm not the one to talk. So.
There was an era where we had some serious issues, but this new place, you've been pretty flawless.
Just dogs barking.
Yeah, that was startling, but it's in the past now. We can forget all about it.
Never a dull moment. Are you ready to hear what? Because I'm sure whatever you said will still come across on the podcast.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't hear it, I'm sure you recorded it and that'll be uploaded. Yeah. Are you ready to find out what movie we're doing? I did add a film to the lexicon. So hopefully because it's a lighthearted film. So hopefully that's up there. And the movie we're watching for episode 161, unless it's a really sad film, is Blue Ruin. Nope.
Certainly doesn't sound very happy.
That's going to be a sad movie. We'll try it again. The next movie we're going to watch for 161.
Picker Wheel.
Picker Wheel, yeah. There's an ad there. It's Big Spin. Big Spin. Passion of the Christ. That's a skip as well. That's going to be another sad movie because it's about Jesus Christ.
The death of Jesus.
It's themed, kind of what we're doing. Sightseers.
Sightseers.
I don't remember what Sightseers was. Sightseers. 2002. Oh, it is a comedy horror film.
Okay.
British. Another British film. So, I mean, that'll up the mood a little bit. Up the mood. Is it on Prime? Is it on Prime? I think it might be on Prime. Sightseers.
2012.
2012, yeah. It might not be a good movie. I don't know what the score is. Well, Letterboxd 3.4. Not bad. So it could be an interesting film. Just something to kind of cleanse our palates.
I'm back again.
What's the last thing you remember me saying?
I don't know. What was that?
Just my dog talking.
I see. Sightseers, horror comedy, and then I said, oh, look at that, a movie with no one I know in it. And then you said, oh, I think it's going to be on, see if it's on Prime. And I think that's where I lost you.
I think it is on Prime. Yeah, it looked like it's about to play an ad in front of it. So I think it's on Prime. Decent score, Letterboxd 2.4. British horror comedy.
I like British and no depression. So that'll be good.
It's like the opposite of this film. We're gonna okay, so we're kind of early here, so I have some coffee news questions for you if you're interested.
I am.
I don't know the answers of these ones, so I will play along as well. Are you ready?
I am ready.
This author wrote the Little Mermaid fairy tale. Who wrote the Little Mermaid?
Dr. Seuss.
Walt Disney. That's my guess. Walt Disney. Yeah, I repeat things. What is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea?
Cyprus. I'm gonna see if they count that. That's my guess.
I'm gonna say Malta.
Okay.
Malta. What color are robin's eggs?
Blue.
Blue, like a light blue.
Yeah.
This Egyptian hieroglyph is called the Key of Life. I don't know what the question is. I don't know what it's talking about.
The sun, a sun, an image of a sun.
Oh, the
I have
key
no
of
idea.
life. I'm gonna say a cat or a dog. What is the capital of Croatia?
Zagreb.
You should know. Okay. Before we get to the answers, let's just check our. Okay, so we had a big moon yesterday, which we couldn't see. Some sort of eclipse we couldn't see because of the clouds. But here are our horoscopes. You are a Gemini. Do your actions align with your highest values and your sense of who you are? Midweek may be a good time to manifest an opportunity to accomplish these goals. You did run today. Capricorn. Being grounded and ambitious strongly contributes to Capricorn successes. These qualities may be muted early in the week, letting you see things in a different light. Baloney. I'm going to wait till you're back, and then we're going to do the answers. We shall wait. Man, pretty crazy about all the wars happening. I looked up people who died during the week to see if any famous people died during the week, and there was just a lot of racehorses. A lot of racehorses died. They get really old. They had to put them down. There's a bluesgrass singer. There's a guy who sang a famous song. An old person, Neil. He died.
I'm back.
Sad. No, not Neil Young. Did he die? Neil Young's been. Has he been dead for years? Is Neil Young dead?
No. All right, let's get into the answers and
Tom
end
Petty?
this thing.
Is he dead? Yeah, I was waiting for you to come back before the answers.
Yeah.
Hans Christian Andersen, Little Mermaid. Hans Christian Andersen.
Mm-hmm.
Sicily. Sicily is the biggest island in the Mediterranean, so they did count because Sicily obviously a part of Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Blue. They accepted blue for robin's eggs.
Yeah.
ANKH.
Ankh.
Yeah, for the hieroglyphics thing. Zagreb.
Okay.
Zagreb. For the capital of Croatia, not Serbia. Croatia. Done. That is your question and answer period of the week. Trivia. Man,
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening and dealing with my connection issues. And we just appreciate you showing up every time. Vamp Frost. Thank you very much.
NAC, was that not another connection problem?
Nuts are crunchy. Wow. No animals coming. Naughty Ace Couriers.
North American Christianity Outrigger. Good for you. Passion of the Christ. That would have been a good one. That would have been a good film. I should see how long
that was the one on my list, and I vetoed it. Remember?
Well, no, that was last Christ, the William Dafoe movie. This is the Passion of the Christ, the Mel Gibson movie with Jim something is Jesus. Jim Caviezel. That was my brother picked that movie. He offered that movie to me. Hey, you should do Passion of the Christ. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's add that to the list. And I did, but not the right time for it. Not the right time to watch that movie. 127 minutes, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Not happening. We're watching Sightseers.
I'm back, everyone.
British comedy film. Okay,
awesome.
Let's wrap this up. Jesse.
Goodbye, everyone.
for you.
Yes,
Have a great day.
thank
First
you, everyone.
podcast not hitting the